All right, dear viewers, you were just now watching the tour of Egypt's distinguished guests of the King Tut collection appearing to the world for the very first time. With us, that historic moment really that we are witnessing, and with us still is our dear guest, Yomna Salama, the member of the Arab Federation for Tourists. Yomna, what do you think of that, historic moment for the very first time the world is seeing this, some of the items of King Tut's collection?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. This is a moment that I have been dreaming of, and a lot of Egyptians have been dreaming of, to see this dream coming live. Looking at them right now, I feel so honored. I feel so proud. The leaders of the world, those distinguished guests, as you mentioned, look at how they are looking at the pieces. I mean, their features speaks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to say how they are amazed, how they are looking, how you can see the interest.
Yeah.
And Egypt still amazes the world. I mean, those pieces, Muhammad, they were in one of the smallest tombs in Valley of the Kings. One of the smallest. If this is the collection of one of the smallest tombs for one of the youngest kings who died at the age of 18, what would have been in the other tombs, in the tombs of Valley of the Kings? I mean, this is stunning. For the first time, we see the collection of King Tut
We are trying to
complete.
take a glimpse together here as we're talking, dear viewers, Yomna and I. We are trying to take a glimpse really at these pieces, because we're trying to catch again a glimpse of history. And you can see here His Excellency the President with the distinct guests from 79 countries.
Yes, wow.
Yomna.
Wow. I mean, look at the structure, the design and the architecture of the gem. I always say the gem is another modern pyramid built by the Egyptians today to be added to the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Wonderful description there.
This is our new pyramid in Giza. This is the pyramid that I want to say congratulations to every effort done to see this amazing moment today. This is a moment for eternity, by the way. This is a moment for eternity. Look, all those people coming to see Egypt, to see the history, the civilization, the collection of King Tut for the first time, complete. And look at the display. I mean, the display is one of the most impressive high-tech displays in the world. The museum received many prizes already before its opening. It's now one of the most famous museums, like the Louvre, for example. We exceeded those museums, finally.
And the great thing here, of course, again, dear viewers, is the fact that this collection and the items in this collection are being displayed to the world for the very, very first time. And as Yomna said, the tourist expert, that this is just one collection of one. You can see the King of Spain there, of course, and of course the King of Holland, and also the King of Belgium, and a number of distinct guests, again, leaders, kings, princes, and heads of state from 39 countries, and then from 40 other countries, top-ranking officials getting, again, this
and Muhammad, this is the grand staircase. This is the grand staircase going up. See, even our guests are doing the journey to eternity. We're taking them to the journey of eternity, being here. When you look at Egypt today, I always say this is very important. This is a land that has treasures. So when you walk on the lands of Egypt, walk with respect, because under your feet are priceless treasures. And some of them will see the light, and some of them are still waiting to be discovered. And here we are telling the people of the world, we are ready to put hands in hands. We have departments of Egyptology in all prominent universities of the world, archaeological digs from all over the world, by the way. We are the owners and the builders of this civilization. But to protect it is the responsibility of all the world, because this is mankind civilization. And that's why we see our president today and all those distinguished leaders of the world, they are coming to know and to acknowledge with us the responsibility of the people of the world, the nations of the world, because Egypt is done by the Egyptians on an Egyptian land, but it's for everybody to enjoy and learn from.
This is human heritage at large, not just Egyptian heritage.
It's mankind heritage.
Yeah.
It's mankind heritage.
And again, you can see there, you saw the King of Spain, the King of Belgium is out there, and there are those from the royal families of Denmark as well, Jordan, Bahrain,
Oman and
Oman,
UAE and
Saudi Arabia,
yes,
Luxembourg, Monaco, Japan, and Thailand.
Germany.
And besides, of course, the German president.
I want to tell you, 2 days ago, I had a tour in Khan al-Khalili market, in the bazaar. Just walking past by was the foreign affairs minister of Austria. Just in the bazaar. This is a clear message of peace in Egypt. Egypt is a peaceful land.
And His Excellency, the Colombian president, who met with President Sisi before even the opening of GEM, and of course was there at the inauguration ceremony, and he was there also at a facility that prepares aid and assistance to the Palestinians in Gaza suffering from the Israeli occupation there. So again, we're linking this, to Sharm el-Sheikh back, Yomna, because Egypt is not just about the past or history. Egypt is also about the present and the future.
That's the present, and that's the lesson to learn for the future. That when we put our hands together, we can make history. And again, the worldwide competition, we had a worldwide competition for the external design and the architecture of the museum. We could have done it purely Egyptian. We wanted to send a message that people feel the responsibility with us and to share this with us, because as we said, it's a mankind heritage.
Yes.
So the company that won the competition, Irish company, and then the display, German company, and then of course this is again, this is not a gift. This is done by Egyptians. We got a loan from Japan.
Japan had a big role, and the president thanked them today for
and that's
for
a loan
that
we're paying back, and we already paid the first half. So that shows how important to put our hands together, and this happened in the past. Remember the saving of the monuments of the temples of Nubia, Abu Simbel, Fila, Kalabsha, all those 7 temples were saved, the project of the UNESCO. Today we are making a role model example for the people and the nation of the world. Let's put our hands together for the sake of humanity. Together we can do better, together we can make peace, together we can live, and all of us will benefit. I mean,
UNESCO, which is headed by an Egyptian
Dr.
now.
Khaled Al-Anani, of course. This is also another credit.
And Antiquities Minister, right?
Yeah, he's also graduated from the same faculty, Faculty of Tourism and Hotel Management, the French Guiding Department. And he used to be
You were from the French Guiding Department?
I am from the English-German Guiding Department.
English-German.
And and Dr. Khaled was at that time...
that's why you mentioned Germany. Just mentioned. Of course, His Excellency, the German president, was there, and talking about more about the list of honorary guests, the presidents of Djibouti, Somalia, the Palestinian Authority, Portugal, Armenia, Germany, Croatia, Cyprus, Albania, Bulgaria, of course His Excellency the Colombian president, we mentioned him, Equatorial Guinea, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ghana, Eritrea, and also the president of the Libyan Presidential Council and the Leadership Council in Yemen as well. And that's besides the prime ministers that were there, His Excellency the Greek Prime Minister, the Hungarian, Belgian, Dutch Prime Minister, was the Kuwaiti Prime Minister, the Lebanese Prime Minister, Prime Ministers from Luxembourg and Uganda. And that's besides, again, top representation from 40 other countries. So again, 39 heads of state, kings, princes, and presidents.
With their
39
delegates
with their
and the
delegation.
media.
Yeah, exactly. Hundreds of media personnel were here in Egypt today, as all eyes of the world were on Egypt, indeed. Yomna. And again, we're peaking here. We're still trying to take a glimpse together. What do you see there? Talk to us about. Can you see anything? Of course,
actually, from this, I can see the golden mask of King Tut now, which is pure gold inlaid with lapis lazuli. The face of the young pharaoh that everybody knows now all over the world, with the false beard and the vulture and the cobra on the forehead. Here you can see the black statue. There were two of them, the two black statues. Look how people are taking selfies with the golden mask. Look at that. I mean, look at this. This is a wow moment for them as well. I can see the ceremonial beds. This is the mask again, and the chariots. Here you can see the chariots. Look at this. The chariots.
I heard there were 5 new chariots that were found. Six
in
that
the
were
tomb
found.
of King Tut. 6 chariots. Here I don't.
Of course, His Excellency the President and the First Lady.
This is the glass window to see the pyramids, which is the view that the guest will see after they finish the journey. Here is some of the ceremonial beds, the chariots again. I think some official from
Morocco, probably.
Morocco, Tunisia,
Probably,
the dress code. Here is the coffin. Here is one of the coffins. That's the grand staircase. People, I think, are going down now. The alabaster collection. Look at this. We have an alabaster collection in the tomb of King Tut for containing perfume and ointment. The Dutch, You know, we still have remaining of the perfume and the oil on the alabaster.
Really?
Yes.
You can smell it?
I did not come that close to smell it, but you can see it. You can see the remaining of the oil and the ointment and the perfume and the burning essences on the alabaster from 1300
How was that
BC.
kept alive for so long?
The Egyptians were brilliant in the techniques and the science of conservation. They conserved everything.
Speaking of conservation, I mean, it's a big responsibility that they played, our great technicians, and they still bear big responsibility in the future.
On our shoulders. This is our responsibility to keep the preservation of Egyptian antiquities. That's why it's very important I always say that we raising awareness in the schools for Egyptian students and abroad, that a monument.
You can see Queen Rania there, of course.
Queen Rania with
Jordan,
the, I can see her with the red dress.
Next to the First Lady.
First Lady. I like the dress of the First Lady. It has an Egyptian spirit. You see the sun rays. The color, by the way, black in ancient Egypt is the color of the mud and the silt of the river Nile. The color of fertility.
The soil,
The soil. So the color black, people might think it's a formal, official color related to sorrow or sadness, but in ancient Egypt, no. The color of black is the color of fertility and life.
And the word Kemet, I think, had to do with that?
Kemet, it means the black land.
It's from the soil again.
To the soil again. Because the concept of fertility in ancient Egypt is very important. This is life. The mud that comes with the flood of the river Nile fertilized the lands of Egypt. And it gives life to the land. We see the great statue of Ramses II. This is like 83 tons. 11 meters
83.
high, yeah, granite.
And still up to date, it's amazing to think of how it was transported. I mean, that was a huge
We did the first transportation
operation
from its original location in Memphis.
Yeah.
And by the way, there is another sister statue, partner statue, lying on its back in Memphis. You can go and see it in the Open Air Museum of Memphis.
Okay.
The same statue. Lying on its back, but it's missing from the knees down to the feet, broken. But there were two. And this is the one that had all the pieces that we restored, and we moved to Midan Bab al Hadid, or known as the Ramses Square, gaining its name from the statue.
And again, the King of Spain walking alongside His Excellency, the President, and the honorary guest, the King of Spain, the King of Belgium, and that was a historic day in Egypt, the 1st of November, 2025.
By the way, the two largest statues there are for a king and a queen from the Greek Ptolemy era, found underwater in Alexandria. So mentioning also the underwater museum that we have in Alexandria. We have treasures.
Underwater museum.
There are divers who take tourists to see the underwater artifacts in the Mediterranean Sea in Alexandria. I'm telling you, Egypt is lying or built upon treasures.
Of course.